Ironic, cause the Iceman was a nice man. Now I'm hot and cold.
Oh!
Okay, y'all. So I ain't gonna lie. This is an interesting space that we in right now. Cause while I did expect the Drake album to not impress me due to the battle, the lawsuit, the way he responded, I actually expected and wanted to like a few songs on there for the sake of music, right? And I found myself honestly at the moment not wanting to even attempt to listen to the album. And I haven't, right? So I won't tell y'all the project is ass water, but I have heard some of the snippets and some of the lines from when we did the live stream and what I've seen online. And, you know, we watched Iceman 4 with the sound off, which I can tell you was a lot of fun. But I want to start by focusing my attention on the feedback from others before I give my thoughts, because I know some may view me as biased no matter how much I push back on it.
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
But first, I wanted to point out this NFR podcast where they had this to say.
Bro, he's lost his ear for melody, bro. I think that's the biggest thing that I can say. He just completely lost it. He's lost the ability to know when his vocals actually sound good or not. Like, bro, I can't think of a song where his vocals are actually just raw. Like, he has such a good singing voice, bro. And it was similar criticisms that we had with some Sexy Songs for You, where it's like, yo, you're just drowning in auto-tune for no reason.
And yo, this is a fact. A lot of the things that I heard does sound like he drowning in auto-tune, and there doesn't seem to be any legit direction, but I'll let them continue.
Like, he tried to play a lot with different vocal effects on these albums, pitching his tone a bit down or trying out these new voices that are sometimes higher pitched. And it was a disaster, bro. From a vocal performance standpoint, super lazy, unenthused. And again, there was never a hook that I heard where I'm like, yo, this is actually really catchy. Like, I could hear this on the radio, and that's weird. For 2 Drake albums, to not have a single one of those moments.
Now look, I understand this was an album that was highly anticipated by Drake fans here, and I know the initial knee-jerk reaction is for y'all to hate this video and what we talking about, but this is the reality, people. These NFR guys are actually Drake fans. I mean, the dude literally has on an OVO sweatshirt. So I just really want the people that quickly resort to calling someone having an opinion outside of theirs hate. Tell me, are they hating? I would like to know. I mean, even Plaque Max had to keep it honest. And Plaque Max, the same guy who said this.
Nah, nigga. I look at the nigga. I did. I'm never gonna lie to y'all, bro. I did, bro, and I enjoyed it. I looked at it a good 7 times. I'll keep it a buck. But I enjoyed it not because I was seeing some nigga. I enjoyed it because this is Drake. Champagne Poppy.
Yeah, Ayo on every level. But the same guy who went as far to say that also talked about his disappointment with the project.
I feel like there hasn't been that many standout songs. There's been a lot of good songs, but not that many standout songs. If I'm being honest, this is a nigga who's been listening to Drake for, a decade and a half. There's not that many standout songs off the first listen. And in my personal opinion, I feel like if he just made one project, I mean, shit, it's obvious he's trying to get out his deal or whatever he got going on. He literally rapped about it, but it's like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm a real fan of this nigga music. I just wanted the best project possible. How hard he went for the rollout, I genuinely thought he was going to go that hard and curating just the best album, but it felt like he just putting shit out. I don't know a little bit. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying, though? I don't know. It sounds like a cool idea, like 3 albums. Like, I don't know anyone who's ever dropped 3 albums in one night, but it's something that sounds better than it actually is, in my honest opinion. You feel me? And chat, niggas be on our dick a lot for sharing opinions, but it's like, bro, that's what make me me. So I'm gonna just share my opinion. That's just how I feel, though. That's just how I feel.
And look, it's not just Plaque Max. There are a lot of streamers out there giving their thoughts, and for the most part, they seem to all be saying the same things.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'ma keep it a buck, bro. I love Drake, but damn, bro. What? I don't know if I need a second look, but this shit ain't hitting.
I don't know, man. The share alert says it's amazing.
I mean, it's cool. It's just
the Drake album, from what I've listened to, I think my hype for it was more than how good it actually was. The Iceman tracks. The CD side, the Iceman side was cool. A few songs I like, a few songs I gotta go back and re-listen to. I might download maybe. But that could just be right now. It could grow on me this weekend or something. But I don't know if a lot of it is for me. And that's okay. Because if it was for me and I honestly just don't like it, then I probably like 10 for 41, 12 for 41. But I ain't really finished it. So
12 for 41 is crazy. That is crazy. 10 for 41 is wild. That's wild. Y'all would never forgive Steph Curry for that shit.
Hey, those Drake albums ain't it. All three of them. So it's 1:33 a.m. And I just listened to all three of those Drake albums, dog. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's so many skips on these albums. Favorite Drake album, Nothing Was the Same. Classic. You can let that album play all the way through. Now, I don't know if Kendrick put something in our minds subconsciously or if we just outgrew Drake and his sound. Or maybe he didn't grow with his music. It almost seems like he's unrelatable.
You know, the crazy thing is we've said this on the stream. We've said this in videos. We've said this. I think people are just outgrowing Drake, and Drake is just staying put. He's staying stagnant. He's not offering anything new to people. Just saying.
And Drake, please stop the beat switches, dog. If you're going to switch the beat, it better be better than the first part of the song. Or the second part of the song better be better than the first. But don't switch the beat and then the beat switch is trash. To me, the best sounding album out of all three is Habibi. Just sonically, I can see where he got a few hits for the women. But that slow flow trying to rap and talk to us, I think one per album will do it. To me, Drake has always been his best on trap beats. Or those soulful Rick Ross style beats. Lemon Pepper Freestyle, that's where you gotta get those timestamp songs on, man. That timestamp rap you do, you gotta put that on those Lemon Pepper Freestyle type beats, man. That's when you really be talking to us. I think he too much in his head, and he not just making music. I honestly think that we might have outgrown Drake.
Damn. We could always allude to that. We know that this is actually not a bad assessment. I think the people that have listened to Drake have literally outgrown this nigga, and that's okay.
Or we're at a time in our life where substance matter, and he just can't feel that. I don't think he can really feel the climate of the world. We kind of getting past the big braggadocious celebrities and throwing it in everybody's face, and because for one, we know a lot of it is cap, and it's not really pushing music forward, and it's not pushing the world forward. I think he should have stayed gone a little longer. Should have stayed gone a little longer and popped back out in a time of happiness and celebration. Drizzy, you either got to speed it up or you got to switch producers, dog. I don't want to think that the whole time it was the youngins that was making you hot, that it was the underground scene and sound that was making you hot.
I definitely agree that Drake should have stayed behind a little bit and just kind of, fell back just a little bit. But, this was the plan, I guess. Shit like this that's on the album that just makes you look and you're like, bro, what the fuck am I listening?
What is that?
This is why I can't listen to this shit. It's shit like that. The AC is broken and my hotel is hot as hell. I heard this shit and I literally thought this shit was a joke. I did not believe that this was on the album. This shit is crazy. Running out of sodas, I might walk to Circle K by myself. Bro, pick the most hood to relate to niggas. Yo, you think because you go to the touch, you said the Circle K, we gonna relate and say, yo, we gonna say, yeah, yo, that nigga from the trenches. Yo, stop it, bro. Oh my God, this man is cringy.
It's just low energy talking. If you think this is good, you're either brain dead or delusional. Like, Drake's one of the greatest artists of all time. I'm not a delusional psychopath, though. If you think this is good, you're delusional and you're brain dead.
These are people that listen to Drake. I haven't even given y'all my opinion yet. So I just want to make the point that everybody is kind of saying the same thing. Well, not everybody, but for the most part, people are saying the same thing.
I wanna be your man.
You still on this shit, my nigga?
How?
You do not love the hoes this much. Fuck. Don't let nobody tell you different hoes be cool as shit, but not like this. God damn.
Strippers on my lap. I'm about to make a bad band.
Hey Drake, for your sake, I hope they play this in LA. I hope they play this on the West Coast. I really do. Cause if not, you gonna look ridiculous. Please. Y'all gotta spin this. All my West Coast DJs, please just spin this one crazy.
I probably should have walked away. I found my princess laying in the bathroom, she got too lit.
What the fuck is this, man? Yo, this is what I'm saying. This is what people want you to listen to and say, yo, this shit fire as hell. This is crazy. This is crazy, bruh.
This the type shit Drake on in this damn album. This what he doing. The chicken wings is done in the microwave. 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 Look, yeah, look, they done. The chicken is done. They done. Done in the microwave. And you tell them that it's microwave, cause you know that this is microwave. Can you know? Like, that's not rapping. That is not what happened to him. That's not rapping. And look, I don't want it to sound like I'm hating on my nigga. You feel me? Like, I love Drake. You feel me? But I realize I'm probably more of a singing melody type of Drake fan anyway, but like, no, like the whole Made of Honor album had to be for a different country. Not gonna cap, it had to be for a different country. And the other two, I mean, Habibi BBT, that was straight. The end of it was good. I had liked that. I liked it towards the end. Iceman, no. Iceman, no.
I just want y'all to see other people talk about it. So when I talk about it, y'all not just saying, yo.
A Euphoria fucking episode in half of the songs, bro. And then it's just... Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. All right, chat. Well, I'm hopping off, bro.
That man had people ending their streams. Crazy. Shit is wild, man. But I think a lot of people put a lot of expectations into the album. And to be fair, there was and still is an immense amount of pressure on Drake to deliver. However, Drake did bring this all upon himself. And to be honest, I always looked at this as Drake was going to do whatever Drake was going to do. And fans were going to like it regardless. And for the most part, that seems to be what happened. And, you know, there are diehard fans like DJ Academics and people like him who are gonna praise him in the album no matter how whack it sounds. And it's clear as day when you see him bobbing his head to shit like this.
About a weekend, let me know what time I be leaving. We could be outside tweaking, we could be outside tweaking, we could be outside tweaking.
Y'all see this man doing this fake bop? Bruh, get the whole fuck out of here. Ain't no way you bop into this shit like this. That's insane, man. That proves my point, man. You know? And if we could be honest here, these are people that actually love Drake beyond the music and would have any reason to defend him. People that we saw reacting to this outside of the people like Academics and all these people who are gonna like it regardless. I do appreciate that a lot of these people are trying to keep it honest, to be fair about their take. I appreciate that. And you have some people that just refuse to say anything negative about Drake and his record because they want to maintain those relationships. And you ain't got to listen to me. Black Boy Max could tell you himself.
Chat, music reactions suck so much now a little bit. Gang, we're now in a position where it's like niggas is now in this shit. Bro, niggas be real life getting tight about my opinion. I swear to God, bro. Shit has burned some bridges, like niggas. Me being honest and like, it just is what it is. That's why when I see Yoxie do that shit, it's like, bro. Drake is really, I call this nigga Drock. Drake is really a nigga I really fuck with. Y'all know this, bro, if you've been watching for a while.
Drock is crazy. Album so trash, but got a new name. Drake is wild.
It's like, bro, is giving my opinion worth burning a bridge? Obviously fucking not. But it's just like, bro, I can't help it, bro. I can't help but be myself. I can't, like, it's hard. It's like, I might as well not react to the album then.
That's crazy. So, I mean, it's not rocket science. It's pretty clear Drake could have done better. And to drop 3 albums all at once, to me, just comes off as somebody trying to throw whatever the fuck he wants at the wall to see if it's gonna stick, man. And I mean, just look at the situation here. We talking about 3 albums where he's doing any and every kind of flow in the world. He even had a song where he was doing a Kodak Black flow.
Look, a little birdie said you did me dirty. And the story, all these pussy niggas acting like they missed the murder. All these
Yeah, he definitely tried to do a Kodak Black flow on that one, man. But shit crazy. And I mean, listen, I get the strategy, right? The strategy here seems to be throw everything at them. Something gotta stick. They gotta love something. But the problem is, it almost seems like he's doing the complete opposite by turning people off. At this point, you create like Drake fatigue. Elliot Wilson put out a tweet where Elliot Wilson said, "Why not just release one good one?" And I agree. As an artist who claimed to be on a caliber of a Drake, you don't need to throw all these records at people. And this is nowhere near what I expected. I expected one album of your best material. But this just seems like something Drake was trying to do for safety, to throw all these albums out there and at the same time make people believe that he's doing it because he's trying to get out of his contract. And that could very well be the case still, right? But again, you are Drake, right? As much as these people boast on the Drake name, this man sure doesn't move like it. Drake fans that are part of the Glaze unit, they are going to like whatever Drake drops. And to prove my point a little bit further, with Elliot Wilson saying something as simple as, "Why not release one good one?" Here is a Drake fan's response.
Elliot Wilson, you like shit. You're a fucking hater. You're a loser. You're a weirdo. And you, after this whole thing, this whole fucking movie that drops, this is your comment? How about you give us one good one? How about you go fuck yourself? Elliot Wilson, you fucking bitch. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, you know what the mo- wait, wait.
Yo, take your ass to bed, you old fuck. Take your ass to bed, you 76-year-old fuck.
Hold on, let me say
Go
one
to
thing.
bed. This music's not for you, bitch.
Let me say one thing.
Fuck this shit.
Let me say one thing.
I'm tired of people playing with this dude's name. I'm tired of people playing with the Six God's name. I'm tired of it. Yo, fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Yo, these dudes should get fucked. Yo, I'm telling you right now, every time these guys tweet or post anything, they should be fucking spammed with hate. You should send so much hate to these guys. They deserve it. It's the devil. It's the devil, bro. I'm telling you. Wow. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't make this shit up. Like, honestly, you can't. I mean, we watch academics, finally get some recognition. Academics gotta be one of the most happiest people in the world right now. I mean, and he was able to stand next to Drake for the first time after putting in all that work. The crazy part is, even with that, you can't really fake it, because academics had the hardest time even staying awake trying to listen to Drake's album.
Well, girl, you know what? Never mind. I'm not here.
You all glazed out, bro. You just ain't no more glazed, bro. Like, that man all glazed out. Ain't no more glazed, bro. Out for the count. But, it's just funny to see that, man. I mean, we got to keep it real. And like I said, I won't be on here telling y'all that this album is 1 out of 10 or 3 out of 10 or give any type of score, because I did not listen to the album. And honestly, I don't think I will. But I have heard enough clips online for me to understand exactly how I felt about Drake and his album before it came out is exactly how I feel today. just not interested in it, man. Maybe somewhere down the road, maybe I'll listen, but
Stop the cap.
there's not a very good chance of that. Now, what I also think is worth mentioning, and I think people should actually pay attention to this, because we always talk about Drake looking for sympathy, and you know, Kendrick called him a master manipulator. And in the record, he alluded to his father having cancer. Now, immediately after hearing this, you know, people have sympathy, and they're like, damn, didn't know that. You know, wish him the best. Was he dealing with this through the whole battle? Well, that shit didn't even last 24 hours, because just right after that, they caught up with his father, Dennis, on the streets. And they asked him, and here's what he said.
What's going on, Dennis? Got it, man. First of all, I want to say hi to you, and I'm concerned, you know, I want to give you a hug. You know, you're like family, long time, so...
Now, he said that was a long time ago, so peep this.
It's a long time. Too much noise there, though. So, I was listening to the lyrics, Iceman, and Drake reveals that you are battling cancer.
No, that was a while back.
A while back?
Yeah. I'm okay now.
You okay now? Could you reveal what were you, if it's possible, if not?
Nothing. It was a lung cancer at first. And but fortunately, I got a message that it disappeared. So here I am.
God bless you, man. You know, like that's a...
People are saying that Drake said that his dad has cancer, but his dad is saying he had cancer. So you can see how that would be looked at kind of strange for Drake to say this, right? Now he's saying that he's cancer-free, so it could be very possible that this record that Drake said this on is just very, very old. But Dennis said that was a very long time ago. So how old is this record actually? We don't know. It's either the record is old or Drake was trying to gain some sympathy here.
Manipulation.
Who knows which one it could be, you know? Because I would imagine if your father just beat cancer, as a son, you would know this. But again, that just plays into the master manipulator card, and who knows what Drake's aim was for that, if there's even an aim at all, but this is where we are. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the best thing about this is just the memes and the jokes that come out of this, and to be honest, people are funny as hell. And you know, people be watching academics finally get to stand by his man, watching Maul get invited to the after party, and then just realizing that Drake is just trying to impress both of them and keep them both happy while they fight each other over him, which is crazy. And it's just funny because MacWap staged the call to Kendrick. Here go how it goes.
Dizzle. Dizzle, bruh. I'll wait for you to stop laughing. I'll wait. No, you go ahead. Get your laugh. Go ahead. I'll wait. No, I fell asleep on this shit at first, but I'll wait. Go ahead. Get your laughs out. No, I know. Bro, dog. This is sick, bro. At this point, I'm looking at you like a bully, bro. Like, this nigga don't even sound confident no more. He got the low shimmy feature. That's trash. And low shimmy, that guy. We both know that. But damn, dog. I know you ain't expecting to be this. I know. I didn't either. It's just... I'll wait for you to stop laughing. Hello? Play the saxophone. I'm playing right now. Bro. You know what? I'm gonna call you back when you stop laughing, bro. Like this, I'm trying to have a conversation with you, gang.
Yo, that's...
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
No, I'll wait. This nigga still laughing, y'all. Yes, yeah, we all agree. Chat, do y'all think it's trash too? I'm on the phone with Big Bro right now. Y'all think it's trash too? Nah, the homie want to know. Do y'all think it's trash? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Nah, they think it's trash too. No, they don't even think they saying. They know it's trash. Yeah, we listening to Habib. I don't even know how to pronounce this shit. This nigga, I think he Indian now. I don't know, bro, but all right, what's that? This nigga's. All right, I'm gonna call you back, bro. You got the laughing gas or some shit, bro. This nigga.
Yo. Listen, man, the joke's gonna always be funny, you know what I mean? But, you know, this is just one of those things where we just gonna have to see how it goes. Because obviously the album has only been out for like, less than a day? And people's opinions might change. You know, people want to keep their relationship, so they're not gonna say negative things about it. And even if they're not gonna say it for too long. It just sucks that people can't be honest about music these days, because every time you have a negative opinion of someone's music, it's considered hate. And I think that's one of of the things that's wrong with even doing music reviews or anything close to it. And for Drake, I feel like an artist of your caliber, 3 albums should have been the move. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to drop 3 whole albums to make people happy and make people love you again. I think the people, and when I say the people, I mean Drake fans, I think they all wanted you to drop a solid project. Even people outside of Drake fans. One solid project, and then you could have dropped another project. You know, like a little bit after. But to drop them all on the same night, that just gives me throwing shit at the wall vibes and hoping that shit stick. You're just hoping that something sticks. But the thing is, now everybody's just overwhelmed with all his music. And once a majority of those songs are skippable, that's where things go wrong, man. And not to mention the Michael Jackson disrespect, man. I mean, we talked about this briefly on the live stream, and I made a point that Drake chasing this Michael Jackson thing is just comical, dog. Drake can never be Michael Jackson impact-wise. Drake doesn't make an impact if we really thinking about this shit. When was the last impactful Drake record? What record has Drake ever had an impact with? Outside of possibly God's Plan. And when I say impact, I mean meaning more than just a dance record and some shit. Impact. And that's even if you make that argument for that record. Has Drake ever played a record that meant anything more than heartbreak, turning up, monetary things, the fast life? Has any of Drake's songs meant anything outside of this? That is why Michael Jackson is considered the GREAT, because he has records that have impacted, healed the world, Man in the Mirror. Like, come on, dog. Drake doesn't have those records. So I don't care if you get 1 million number ones, bruh. You are not Michael Jackson, dog. But we obviously gonna have more things to talk about when it comes to this, because I'm sure more things are gonna surface. There's gonna be a lot of other things happening, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button for your boy. Hit the hype button. That really helps the videos. Y'all been doing a great job hitting the like button and subscribing. I appreciate y'all. Help us get this channel to 50K. That's the next goal. And one day we're gonna reach that 100K for sure. That's gonna be a major milestone for us. And if you feel like you want to help this channel a little bit further, we got a PC fund because my PC is trash. If you want to contribute to that, the link will be in the description. I'll drop it down in the comment section for y'all. And shout out to Fit Mommy. One time for Fit Mommy. Fit Mommy made a donation. She made a donation using the Cash App. Fit Mommy don't like to download apps. She don't like to do nothing outside of Discord, Twitch, and what else? Maybe YouTube. And then Fit Mommy don't want to do nothing else. But she sent it on Cash App. So thank you, Fit Mommy. I just want to acknowledge that and tell you thank you. I appreciate you, Fit Mommy. Always. You already know what it is. If y'all haven't followed me on the Twitch, follow on Twitch. That's where all the live streams are. Till next time, y'all know the vibes. Holla.
Fun to do bad things.
Take off the short note, take off the dope, take off the broken bag.